time, so I have to brush it up. What are the consequences of cultism? For everything you do, there must be a consequence. As you are a student now, that you are focused with your studies, that you are so determined of where you are going. You have students like you that they are your classmates. They don't have time. They will even be telling you that you don't know what you are doing. Let's go out there. You all play and all work and no play. Make Jack a dull boy. That is a very, very wrong saying to me. Yes. Where have you seen all work and no play make Jack a dull boy? The people only say it to find way to bring out pleasure from when they are supposed to be what? When they are supposed to be focused, so that they can. So, by the way, what are the consequences of cultism? Untimely death. If you give me a pen, if I'm to be writing, not that numbers, if I'm to be writing names of those that used to be my friend during my old life, and are no longer than for long, they used to be my friend. I can write more than 30, 40 that have lost their life. I will remember their name and still be writing. I can write more than 40 that have lost their valuable life. One of the major consequences of cultism is untimely death. You have a purpose that you have come to fulfill in life. You have a destiny you have come to fulfill. But one thing that has cut so many youth short of fulfilling their purpose, fulfilling their destiny, is what? Cultism. And meanwhile, there is no how you talk about cultism. We have 3 social negative influence on the youth: drug abuse, cultism, crime. The 3 goes in line. Once you are a cultist, you must go into drugs. You must go into crime. There is no how you be a cultist that you will not commit crime. It's never possible. You cannot tell me I'm a cultist but I don't commit crime. It's not possible. You must commit crime. It's mandated. The second point is loss of moral value. Once you are a cultist, that is 100% sure. You will lose moral value. Because you will not even see somebody before you as you see somebody like this my brother. I will see this my brother like ant. I will see this my brother as something I can just crush. You lost your moral value. All the moral value that your parents has taken so much time to send you to good school, primary school, good secondary school, still sending you to a school like UI. So I may not go into too much explanation. Let me quickly run through this. So another consequence of cultism: loss of purpose and direction. I think I've spoken about that. Constant fear. Like I did say, when I was in school, you could hardly sleep and close your 2 eyes. You close one, you open one. You put on your Timberland. Constant fear. Exposure to drugs and substance. I've spoken about that. Unrealization of life ambition. I've spoken about that. Now, let me quickly use this remaining few minutes I have to run through this. How do we reduce cultism in our society? How do we reduce and eradicate cultism in our society? Yes, every primary, secondary school, and even tertiary institution must have a functioning section for they must have a functioning section for counseling. Go to our primary school, go to our secondary school these days. There is no counseling unit. Yes, if there is a functioning counseling unit in a secondary school, primary school, they will have told you in secondary school that very soon you will be leaving school, you will be going to a tertiary institution. These are the guidelines. These are the things you ought to know. So our schools, both primary and secondary school and tertiary institutions, there is need for a functioning counseling unit to be handled by capable hands. Let me quickly run through this. Volunteers that has passion and committed to the field must be encouraged to visit secondary school, visit primary school, to guide the young adolescents right and come up with seminars that can educate the young adolescent to run away and desist from any act of cultism. Government, another point, government must constantly organize orientation programs for the security agencies. This is another thing, please. This is another very important point to eradicate cultism. The government must constantly organize orientation programs for these our security agencies, the police force, the wherever. Because I've seen a police officer that will go with cultists to go and fight because he's one of their members. You will now carry the rifle given to you by the government and you use. I know what I'm talking about. There is need for these people. I've seen those in anti-cultism units, and they are the one. The what's it called? The Colorado, the Indian, they went to go and pack from somewhere. They will still give it to those that are their members to smoke. So government needs to do a lot. There should be, okay. There must be discipline. Discipline is necessary from every home. You must discipline your child. Failure to discipline your child, you are preparing that child to go astray. Then government standard. Then theft and robbery. Another consequence, the last one I'll be talking about is what? The last one I'll be talking about is theft and robbery. Consequence, when you see somebody that has gone into cultism, there is every tendency of that person going into to become a robber. That is the truth, because they cannot stay broke. Don't you understand? They cannot stay broke. They will need money to go and do charm. They will need money to show off to ladies. They will need money for so many things. So they cannot afford to go broke. They do everything at their reach to ensure that they do what? They don't go broke. They get money. Thank you so very much for having me. I really appreciate. I want to say a very big thank you once again. It's been an awesome time here. Thank you so much. God bless you all.